Today we've got a book review on Gold Rush Fever, so stay tuned for Homeschool Chronicles. Welcome back, and today we've got this book that I've just finished reading, and all three of us read it, my daughter and my wife and me. It's called Gold Rush Fever. It's called The Story of the Klondike, 1898, written by Barbara Greenwood, illustrated by Heather Collins. So this book is not just a history book, it's a sort of a mixture between historical fiction and nonfiction. So it's an interesting concept. It's got different chapters, so it's got prologue, the big climb, building the boat, Dawson, summer on the diggings, winter on the diggings, and Heart's Desire. Those are the chapters, and each chapter starts with a story about this boy and his dog and his brother, and how they had this big adventure to go up to the Klondike during when the gold rush started. So it's their adventures as they go and they prospect for gold up in the Klondike. But then at the end of each chapter, they have the nonfiction section, so it tells you all about the different how it was in the gold rush and how things were, life up in Dawson, up in during the gold rush, right? So and how everything works and how they stake their claims and the prospected for gold and all and everything. So, and it also has at the back, it recommends, a lot of these books too is good when they recommend other books you can read. So it's recommending Jack London, because The Call of the Wild and White Fang, and it was about the Yukon as well, but during the gold rush. And then Robert Service had a bunch of I think he's a poet, though. He's a poet, but he wrote some books on like the cremation of Sam McGee and the shooting of Dan McGrew about the gold rush. So sort of fictionalized stuff related to the gold rush, but because Robert Service, it says in here that he mentioned the shooting of Dan McGrew, but the police, there was no way anyone was allowed to have weapons during the gold rush according to this book. So he sort of made up some things, but it's about the gold rush too, so you can check those out. The Jack London books are in public domain, so you can find them on archive.org most likely, and you could download the PDFs from there as well. So yeah, check this book out. It's a good read. It's good to read. And and the other thing is, also in the acknowledgments, it mentions that the source material that they used for this book. So you can also check out the source material, which of one of those is Pierre Berton's Klondike, the last great gold rush, 1896 to 1899. A lot of more detail in here. This is a history book, nonfiction, about the Klondike and the gold rush. So you can check that out as well if you want more detail than what this book gives you, because this book gives you like sort of like a higher level, not as much detail as what you'll get in the thicker Pierre Berton books. But these are good to get your kids interested in the gold rush, and so look for that. So I would definitely recommend this book. And we got it from the local library, so you may be able to find it. I'm not sure in the States. This is a Canadian book, I think, so I'm not sure if it's available in the States, but check it out. Gold Rush Fever, A Story of the Klondike, 1898. That's my review for today. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below, and we'll see you next time on Homeschool Chronicles.